Of tropes that aren't hated, I think that the humble, character development haircut sits among the list of unhated but generally overlooked. It isn't as annoying as the vocal tics like or as common as the boisterous best friend. If you've ever wondered what kind of magic you can cast in real life, simply go and get a fresh cut after growing it out for a significant period of time. And boom! You're a new person. Character development, baby. It's the time when barbers scream business is booming as the third girl who was broken up with lost to another girl in a harem war, or decided that their hair was too long and decided to get their bangs chopped. To those that criticize the trope, rightfully so, the usage of tropes without nuance is an annoying thing. But the attachment to something you grow out and hold on to for such a long time is genuinely hard to let go of at times. My story won't be the common one for your run-of-the-mill anime girl, since I was both born male and I'm not an anime girl. I grew my hair out at 15, decided it was time for a... Never mind, I lied. It was basically because I thought longer hair will be easier to put into a wig when I inevitably have to crossplay for every free dress day at high school. Of course, that didn't happen, and now many treaties have been signed, such as the 5-year agreement, which was signed. Oh fuck, 3 years ago? Oh, I gotta get to finishing those crossplays soon, huh? In any case, my reason was fickle, but the hair grew out nonetheless. Hair growth doesn't care for how weak your desire to grow your hair out is. But it's a struggle. Short hair is undoubtedly easier, and not just easier, far more convenient, because it doesn't take 7 years and 8 months to dry. You don't even need to blow dry it, and they'll never have to think about that horrible in-between phase of hair when it's too short to tie up, but too long to not have it start swaying in your vision. Why am I suddenly fixated on this humble haircut? I got one myself. I've mentioned the impact of Aka Akasaka on my life before, but when I go to the barber and they ask me to choose a haircut, I don't go through their magazine. I go through an Aka Akasaka manga. I pick a female character that has hair that is achievable for my hair length, and I get it cut. First, it was Kaguya, and now I've done it up like Akane Kurokawa. Or if you're like my friends, Dora the Explorer. In romcoms, people root for whatever girl they want to win, because guess what? Romcoms are the penultimate "it should have been me" genre. As for what qualifies this girl they want to win, well, it's all personal preference. But we're just gonna pick Mr. I Want a Girlfriend, and let's pick Nisekoi. It's old enough that spoilers are your fault and not mine. Mr. I Want a Girlfriend is gonna pick Marika Tachibana, the one-sided lover of Ichigo Raku. Why'd they choose her? Because they want someone to fall for them in any capacity. If this is Shannon Without Secrets, then I'll make it no secret that she was my number one when I initially read Nisekoi. So stand proud, you're not alone. There's then the people that stand Chitoge. And obviously, they know what they're getting into picking the tsundere with a punch that'll rearrange your innards. I think they pick her because she's blonde, and blonde is hot. Or, I want to think that the girl I like doesn't actually hate me, but she's just being bashful. I'm sorry, bro, you should maybe work on your aim, cause I think that shot's gonna miss. But there's the rare breed of people which will select another girl. And of course it's not Ruri, because if you picked Ruri, you're scum who just wants to split the best final ship. It's Onodera. Kosaki Onodera. People pick her because she's kind, or she's cute, or God forbid, I think that her being relatively normal in comparison to the abuse and obsession that the others have got going is hot. I never saw the appeal of Onodera. Fuck, I'm lying again. I liked her, but since my friend in high school also liked her, I had to pick another girl. Because in high school, if I wasn't a contrarian, I didn't have any personality. Also, because I thought that all the girls were cool and a harem ending would have been totally deserved for Raku. So, what's the spiel about Nisekoi going towards? You can hear the car swerving off a cliff as I build to some absurd shitpost ending. Kosaki loses because she has short hair. It's not because she was the childhood friend type. Well, technically all of them were, but I'm going to ignore that for the sake of my argument. It's not because Chitoge changed as a character, trying her darndest not to use her fists to solve any of her emotional crises. It was because Onodera had short hair. Sadly, when you're in a rom-com, the long-haired girl will win. It's no question. Why? Long hair is femininity, yada yada, wrong! Because the short-haired girl can't ever cut her hair short when she decides she needs a sudden boost of character development. Heavens forbid a change in style that isn't motivated by the plot. It's clear that Onodera can't grow as a character. She's stuck forever with her parameters. I'm definitely not conflating information to get a convenient truth just for a stupid bit. Nope. Like, why else would the blue-haired chick lose to 0-2 in Darling in the Franxx? Well, obviously because she wasn't shown first and wasn't marketable enough as best girl. Wrong! It's because she's got a lopsided bob cut that if cut further would make her even more unmarketable. Look, Sakura cut her hair and she landed the broho she wanted. Sure, he's somewhat of an absent father and his parenting is airheaded, but what's more important, the kid or getting to bang the edgy dude who's got his hair out? So, surely I've got more evidence. This isn't just some random Shannon makes another shitpost video essay and passes it off as a revelation. Sorry, really, it's just that. But I'm about to get to Oshi no Ko. I've been using the same Aqua and Kana meet clip for the past forever as B-roll footage because, well, it's cute, and having consistent B-roll makes editing easier. Kana Arima has short hair. That is the perfect reason as to why you Aqua Kana shippers won't win. She can't get past her haircut. She's hard stuck short hair. Even if she does get a fair bit of character development and the haircut being static doesn't change the fact she's a fairly complex person that only wishes the best for everyone around her. Sorry, Akane's winning. Firstly, she scored the first goal. Dating the dude makes the ship even more likely to sail. And secondly, she has long hair in the second act of the story, which ensures she can cut it inevitably and instantly win the best girl race. I'm conveniently ignoring Ruby, and also conveniently ignoring the fact that it's more likely no ship will sail at all. I want to talk about We Never Learn. This manga holds a special place in my heart because it was one of the first manga I read from its first chapter to watching it get an adaptation. We Never Learn, which I mistakenly remembered as We Never Study, a relatively accurate description of my high school life, has a short-haired girl. 2 actually. Sorry, 3. Furuhashi was robbed. I'm joking. The mangaka gave us all the endings for all the major players in the harem race, so there is an ending for all the waifu lovers out there. Sadly though, well, not sadly, this series disproves my perfect theory that short-haired girls will always lose, because it has short-haired Uruka into short-hair Ogata before finally Furuhashi got her ending. To me, that means it's a loss and I've got to move on. But I'm gonna be honest, this video is an extended shitpost. All of my videos kind of are. Serious videos on the Shannon Without channel? Pfft, nope. If you can turn back time, maybe you can convince me in the comments. Maybe. But I'm gonna finish this with Monogatari, because Monogatari, other than being written by Nishio Isin, a goat in his own right, having written Medaka Box and other bangers, in Monogatari, every single girl, aside from Kanbaru, has long hair. And I reckon that Kanbaru's short hair was just a tropey way to show that she swung towards Senjo Gahara. Actually, I think she's bi, but I don't actually remember. Somebody correct me, please. But Monogatari is a series where I'm unsure whether it's the author's barely disguised fetish, or whether it's a satirical criticism of every trope on the planet. And you know what? I'm not half the man Nishio Isin is, so I'm just gonna be absolutely okay with not understanding. Senjo Gahara is hit with a haircut. Then Hanekawa, Nareko, who has already had short hair, decides to get a haircut, and then Sodachi also gets a haircut. Like, sure, look, I'm slightly envious that they can sport these cuts and still look super cute and hot and everything, but that's a lot of haircuts. In any case, the character development haircut is actually not just a stupid trope. Hair has connotations and strong associations with many things, like attachment, and it's one of the cornerstones of someone's appearance. A haircut is one of the many things people will notice easily. It's no wonder the idea of the character development haircut came around. It's one of the largest possible changes in appearance you can possibly take the leap to change, as well as being something which everyone will notice. People in their times of crises, or shortly following a time of such, may just want to let go of the baggage of recent events and move on. The haircut isn't just a cop-out, it's a first step, a superficial, sure, but a great first step to hold the character to their desire to move on and grow. So what am I saying? I don't know, grow out your hair for the character development haircut buff? No. You can choose how you want to change in life, whatever means you wish to mark your journey. Don't let a stupid trope get in your way. Also, let all good things forbid you just getting a haircut for a change of pace. That definitely isn't possible. Nope. Anyway, subscribe or something. I need more engagement than ever to sustain my new cut after I got a head massage with a hair wash in my style. I don't want to go back to the $10 quick cut.